culture. The lens of truth is here. Welcome to our Hylian family. Let's have fun chatting, gaming, discuss pop culture, and chill.
The lens of truth is here. Welcome to our Hylian family. Let's have fun chatting, gaming, discuss pop culture, and chill. The lens of truth is here. Welcome to our Hylian family. Let's have fun chatting, gaming, discuss pop culture, and chill.
Lens of truth is here. Welcome to our Hylian family. The lens of truth is here. Welcome to our Hylian family. Let's have fun chatting, gaming, discuss pop culture. The lens of truth is here. Welcome to our Hylian family. Let's have fun chatting, gaming, discuss pop culture, and chill.
The lens of
Give it to you. Open up the door to spread
Hello you guys, welcome in. Are you able to hear me? My art setups are a little bit different, so let me know if you guys can hear me. They're always set up a weird way because of my camera, so that's too bad to hear, Tag. That does happen. That does happen. Yeah, Jigglypuff has joined the battle. Yeah, that happens, Tag. That's sad to hear, but that happens to me all the time. But yeah, it's good. Glad you guys can hear me, Griffin. Okay. Yeah, how is it going, Griffin? Whimsy, that was me. I forgot his name. I rated him yesterday after the stream, and I saw you in the chat. Hello, Rouster. Yeah, thank you, Rouster. And hello, Scott. Yeah, these are always chill. Hello, Francisco, Carlos, Suicune Arcana, Tag, Whimsy, Tony, Ronan, and yeah. And let me see, Raphael Mouse, thank you so much. And thank you, Rodri Thunder. You should make a video on how to draw Sora from Kingdom Hearts 1. You're learning to draw yourself. Oh, Sora from Kingdom Hearts 1. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, eventually that would be a good idea to draw Sora. That'd be kind of cool. But you look like you're new here, Rodri Thunder. It is good to see you on the vertical stream. I do have 2 streams going on, just to let you guys know. I have 1 vertical and 1 horizontal. And hello, Raphael, and congrats on 1K subs. That's what's up. Congrats on 1K is crazy. There we go, Rebo. Is it Rebo or Ribo? Thank you, Rebo. I rated him last night. I randomly just chose someone who was streaming Pokemon Fire Red, and that was him. So that's cool that you're in there, Whimsy. And hello, Helpmeister. It's good to see you. How's it going? It's good to see you guys. Yeah, how's it going, Griffin? Oh, Ribo. Okay, that makes sense. Ribo. That sounds way better. And hello, Angelo. Welcome on in. How are you doing today, Angelo? And Andy's in here. Welcome on in, Andy. It's good to see you guys. Yeah, till today, if you guys are new here, I do art streams once in a while. It is part of my channel. So I do have a lot of art related videos in my art section of the playlist on YouTube. So wait, what happened? Help. Let me see. Someone told me go outside on 4 legs and eat a bush like a goat. Wait, what? That is crazy. Help. Who said that? That is so random. That is so random. Help. Yep, Arts of Truth. That is so random. Oh yeah, so here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to have the chat on. Let me see. Oh man, this is gonna be kind of awkward, but let me put. I'm gonna put my shorts chat on one side, and I think I'm gonna on my laptop I'll have the main chat up there as well, so I'm able to see you guys. We need that mega low punny. Oh, you finally got game chat set up on your Switch too? It's super easy to use. So yeah, next time we can do game chat, Griffin. Yeah, next time if we play like the same game or something, we can definitely do a game chat. Or, you know, yeah. Matt, was it Matt? Matt's Wing Zero, that is hilarious. Don't forget your bag, Dad. That is too funny. That is hilarious. Welcome on in. Oh yes, so yes, so I'll get to the list in a bit, Andy. So I'm gonna make sure to write that one down because I need to look it up how Serena looks like. Yeah, just give me a second. I just need to have all this stuff set up so I'm able to read the chat. And I'll have the photo of the Pokemon on my laptop, so. Oh, so Scott wants to do another collab. I mean, he wants to do game chat. He keeps talking about it, Rouster. That'll be fun to do. We'll do game chat when. Yeah, we can do a game chat next time we do another collab with you and Scott Rouster. That'll be fun. I'm doing well today. I'm doing well. Now, unfortunately, I won't be able to stream Friday or Saturday. They are putting in new wiring and like outlets on my garage, so they're gonna be messing with the power those 2 days. So I won't be able to stream at all for 2 days. But yeah, we've been cleaning up over there for the past 2 days. So, but other than that, I'm doing well. How about you, Griffin? Thanks for asking. Yeah, I forgot the chat was a thing. Yeah. So I need the way I have everything set up, I need to have the chat window in different parts. So let me see. So you know what? I guess to start things off, you know who I'm going to draw? Something similar, someone simple. Look, when I was in Japan, they were giving these out at the Pokemon Center. This Ditto headband, you guys. It looks so funny. So yeah, look, there's a Ditto headband for that Pokopia game. Yeah, we'll be drawing Ditto, you guys, first. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was only gonna be for 1 day, but they're taking their time because they need to do a lot to put in the new outlets in there because that garage is so old, and yeah, they need to do a lot. So yeah, we'll be drawing Ditto, you guys, first. He's Ditto some, hilarious. Yeah, it's an easy reference, So we'll start off easy, and you know what? We'll go with Andy. We have the list right here. We'll go with Andy's. Originally, Andy's wanted Growlithe, but we're gonna do Serena. So Yeah, these are the original ones that I did. If you guys didn't remember, we did Charmander, Togepi. These are all the other ones we did last time. How's it going, Chill? It's good to see you. Welcome on in. So these are all the ones I did a while back. So yeah, it's good to see you, Chill. How's your day going? As long as it's done well, then it's worth it. Let's go. Yeah, it's a lot of it looks like it's gonna be a lot of work. All right, so let's see. All right, how do you spell that Pokemon's name again? But I will have a video, you guys. I will have a video uploaded on Friday or Saturday in the meantime, so the new Voice Mario cracks you up for voicing Mario tag. Oh, you're gonna draw as well, Dingus? Let's go. What are you gonna be drawing? And you guys are welcome to follow along too, because I will be kind of talking about how I do my process, so, or what's my process when I'm drawing it, so that'll be fun. Hello, FXINTH 8192. Hello on the vertical stream. All right, so now that we have this set up, okay. All right, and what's up, Ronan? I see you now. All right, so hopefully it's not too dark to see, because I do have a bunch of lights on here so we can actually see what's going on. And I'm going to be using this pen that I bought from Japan. These Japanese ink pens are very thin and they look really cool. Ah, there you go. Oh, just gonna be drawing some Pokemon. All right, let's go. Doing good. Wait, you just left a tattoo shop. Hold on. You got a new tattoo. How many tattoos do you have? Chill. And did it hurt? And what did you end up getting? All right, you guys, we're gonna be drawing Ditto. We're going to be drawing something simple. Ditto first. And Lamia Girl. How's it going, Lamia Girl? Welcome on in. Your name is Mia. Okay. Welcome on in, Mia. How are you guys doing? Welcome in. On the vertical stream as well. You're from Indonesia. Nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you, FX. I'll call you FX for short. All right, I'm gonna zoom in all the way, you guys, and hopefully you guys are able to actually see this. And hello, Jaden, cool gamer. It's good to see you. Welcome on in, Jaden. And hello, Jess. Yeah, how's it going, Jess? Welcome on in. And just to let you guys know, I do see you, but I obviously won't be able to talk and look at the chat as much as I can, because, you know, then I'll literally never be able to draw anything. But I see you guys. I'll casually scroll over and see you guys as I draw. But yeah, we're gonna start off with Ditto, you guys. The goofy, adorable looking bubblegum Pokemon. So question, anyone in here, what is Ditto? What is Ditto considered? A normal Pokemon? An alien? What is Ditto? I have to know. Ditto's adorable, but what is it? Does anyone know? Fifth tattoo? Alright, fifth tattoo. Yeah, good to see you, Jaden. Oh, alright, Jaden. Yes, yeah. And hello, Chaos. I just saw you. Welcome on in, Chaos. Ditto's a failed project is crazy. What? A Jellio? A jelly Pokemon? Jelly? A Jello? Yeah, how's it going? How's it going, Chaos? What have you been up to? Yeah, we're gonna start off with something simple, then we'll go with Andy's choice, which was Serena. I don't even know if that's how you say Serena's name, by the way. And hello, Suicune Arcana. On the other side, Ditto has many answers. It's said to be a failed clone of Mew, though. Oh, that's cool. That's kind of cool, Suicune. I just saw what you wrote. Thank you for subbing, Mia. I like it. Thank you so much I appreciate it. And you love Pokemon. Let's go. We have a lot of Pokemon fans in here. I was playing Pokemon Leaf Green yesterday, and I'll try to continue that as soon as I can for the next time, because I streamed it for 5.5 hours yesterday. That was fun. Yeah, that was a fun stream yesterday. You have that exact pencil? Yeah, these are art pencils. If anyone isn't sure, these are blue. These are common art pencils. I have a lot of these. I've had these for years, you guys. So, all right, I'm gonna zoom in all the way, you guys. Let me zoom in all the way. All right, I'm gonna go in with my ink pen that I have here. Oh, that's what's up. So yeah, you guys, look, Chaos Dragon, and who's into Monster Hunter stories? He's gonna be streaming Monster Hunter Stories 3. So that's the newest one. Because I know Ronan's played the first two on his channel. So that is so funny, though. Ditto's a failed experiment. And it's so adorable, too, at the same time. It looks so weird, but with its little beady eyes. That's so funny. Look, there we go, you guys. We finished Ditto. That's how easy it was. Ditto was super simple to do. You know, I'll make a few little lines for like some shadows, but that's about it. We're going to keep it simple for Ditto. Nothing crazy. I'll make some shadows underneath Ditto just to make it look, you know, grounded a bit, but that's it. Nothing crazy for Ditto. Hey, hello, Salt. A failed experiment that no one likes is crazy. Yeah, how's it going, Salt? Welcome in. Lamia, correction. Couldn't it now? It can now. He can copy, but not the faces. Oh, that's right. I remember Ditto's couldn't do faces correctly, right? That is too funny. That is too funny. I forgot the faces. I remember who remembers the anime, the Pokemon anime, you know, season 1 or 2 when they first showed Ditto and it couldn't, the faces look so weird. Thank you, Mia. I appreciate it. Hello, Biggs. Good to see you. How's it going, Biggs? And hello, Doomslayer. Yeah, Ditto has no facial expressions. We're going to look. I have this is called a kneaded eraser because you can literally knead it like dough. If anyone's never heard of these, this is called a kneaded eraser. You guys, look, you can stretch it just like Ditto. And this you can mold into any shape you want. So this one is an eraser that a lot of artists use because it's so versatile. But yeah. Yeah, I think I'll worry about coloring Ditto next time. So we'll just start off with this one. All right, next we're gonna draw, is that how you say her name, Serena? Oh, you love my, you love yours, Mia. Oh, that's what you were referencing to. Gotcha. You have two of them. Nice, nice. You would eat it? Yeah, it looks. Is it weird to say that Ditto looks chewy? You guys, is it weird to say that Ditto looks chewy? That you want to eat it like it's a gummy candy or something? Like a, what is it? Like those now and laters, or what's the other candy? The high chew candy. You hate Ditto, Carlos? That's so funny. The dog legendaries were cool, Salt. Yes, they were. Thank you for lurking, Tag. Jess, that's funny. Oh, Zarina. Oh, Zarina. Okay, okay, duh. Zarina. Okay, okay, cool. Zarina, okay. All right, no worries, Griffin. I'll go into your channel too, Griffin, on yours if I get a chance to. All right, you're about to premiere your Sonic Dash video. Gotcha. I just saw it right now. All right, so Zarina. Okay, let me zoom into this photo real quick. I'm getting a good reference right now. Yeah, I remember you mentioning this Pokemon. Now that I remember this one, okay. Let me see, Suicune, let me see. Let's see, Ditto was one Pokemon in your normal gym, not themed to counter fighting, by the way. Ditto is technically anything and everything since it can use transform. Oh, it makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. It can be anything because it can transform into it. That makes sense, Suicune. That's cool. I just saw that. Yeah, he does look like bubblegum. He does look like bubblegum. You wouldn't eat Ditto. Mew Putty is funny. Hello, Audrey. I just saw you. Welcome in. All right, you guys, let's go. Let's draw Zarina. All right, let me zoom in again. Let's see. Zarina. So what gen is Zarina from, you guys? Oh, and you know what? I can actually... I can... You know what? I'm gonna get... I can kind of put it on the screen real quick. Let me see. Gen 7 Alola. Okay, cool. right, see how I have her right here? Have Zarina right here. What is it? Just to double check, this is the one, right? That's Zarina right there. I have her in the chat real quick, but oh, you know what's funny, Tag? Emerald, one of my other mods, chose Gardevoir. So we will be drawing Gardevoir. Surprisingly enough, that's the one that Emerald chose. Welcome back, Tag. My mic is pretty low, right? Yeah, it's kind of far away from me. Let me see if I can move it. Hold on. Let me see. Let me move it a little closer. I just don't want to hit it. All right, no worries, Andy. No worries. Go enjoy your food, Andy. Yeah, it's because we had this list for it's been a while since we had this list. Whimsy, we had this list for a while, so. Oh, I lost my pencil. Where did it go? Oh, where did my pencil go? All right, hold on. Let me get another pencil. Oh, there it is. You like your low punny? All right, let's just draw Zarina over here. Let's see. I think I drew, wait, never mind. I was confusing low punny with score bunny. All right. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for watching, Dingus. I appreciate it. All right, so with Zarina, I feel like, so she has, we're going to start off with her head. So usually with this one, I want to start off, you know, drawing a circle, obviously. Very light. You don't want to go too dark because if you do any mistakes, you can easily erase. And then I'll go in with the hair swoop just a little bit. And then she does have some big eyes, so, and I want to go in light because usually if I don't do the eyes slowly, I tend to mess them up. She has some big old eyelashes too. Oh yeah, so on the list, the last time I did this, so we have Andy was Serena, Yellow. He doesn't come up in the chat anymore, but he wanted Gengar, Chill Collects. He wanted Typhlosion, Gardevoir for Emerald, and Carlos wanted Onyx. And I know I said I would put you on the list, Jess. I know I said I would put you on a list. But I know that I did say that for the next time, I'm going to be focusing on members of like the tier list who are members, since, you know, I did kind of have it on one of the highest tier lists to do more art stuff, and then they have a choice, but yeah. So yeah, Carlos, I have you on the list because you are Onyx. You wanted Onyx, right? Hey, Chris Jericho, Salt. Oh, scroll the chat down. Hold on. There you go. Yeah, Ronan. Yeah, wait till you. Yeah, You got. I'm glad you got your channel back, Ronan, because that sucks. Glad you got it back. But yeah, if you need to, yeah, you're gonna start a new one, right? You might need a. You might start a new one just to make it easier, no? Or not easier, but safer. Yep, the Talking Flowers out now, Carlos. Nice. Oh, okay, yeah, for private Ronin, that'll be good. That'd be better. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I should have. You know what I should do? I should have some piano music in the background, some chill, you know, chill music in the background just cuz. You know what? Hold on. Let's have some light piano music in the background. Let me see if I can even hear this. I don't know why I can't hear it. Oh well. Hello, April. Yes, we drew Ditto. Yeah, we drew Ditto today, and we're drawing Zarina. Yeah, eventually, Tag, I'll do that for the suggestion. Yes. Yo, Elliot, I just saw you on the vertical stream. How's it going, Elliot? And Neil, I just saw you. Welcome in. Hello, Elliot. Welcome on in. Yeah, how are you doing today, April? It's good to see you. Yeah, how's it? Yeah, thank you, Neil. I appreciate it. You know what? That would be kind of funny. The derpy human ditto. That'd be kind of funny. From Pocopia, right? That would look kind of funny. But yeah, today I actually have a list that I saved of some of the mods and paid for the subscribers that I asked, that I'm going to be drawing a few of their favorite Pokemon today. And thank you so much for the 8-month as a Hylian hero. I do appreciate it, April. And eventually, you guys, I'm going to be putting out a post so that anyone who's on the highest tier list, they're able to suggest their favorite Pokemon, and I'll have it in a list. So that'll be cool. But how's your day going today, April? And so yeah, the reference photo I'm using, I'll make it a tiny bit different, but yeah, I do appreciate it, April. Thank you so much for being a member for 8 months. It's crazy. I appreciate that. Let me put this up real quick. Yeah, and thank you all of you guys who choose to be members and subscribers to the channel. You've been busy, April? Aw. Yeah, hopefully you are able to get some rest though, April. Oh, that's right. I did. Yes, I did draw something for you, Salt. It was Raichu. But there's gonna be more of those, Salt. Don't worry. There's gonna be more where it'll be at different times. Maybe we'll do some other types of video game series that I'll do. I have an idea that's coming up, but I'll let you guys know as soon as I like flesh out this idea that I have, and it'll only be for yeah, channel members to vote on. But I have this cool idea that as soon as I flesh it out more, I'll let you guys know. Hello, Roxanne. Elliot, you can't draw? Yeah, Elliot, I've been drawing since I was a kid, so it's just something that I've always done, and it is part of like, you know, I did end up going to school for it and everything, but I have been drawing since the age of 3. All right, I'm gonna do her hair a little bit differently, you guys, or her. Wait, is this a flower or is she is this just her hair? I'll have to suggest a shiny Dragonite when you put it out. All right, a shiny Dragonite. Nice, nice. And hell yeah, how's it going, Roxanne? Welcome in. Oh, speaking of members, you know what? I completely forgot to do this, you guys. So you know what? I'm going to give out free memberships. All right, let's see who gets these 5, you guys. It's all at random. Let's go. All right, let's see who gets these, you guys. I just sent out 5 random memberships, and if you guys remind me, I'll do 5 of them tomorrow. Oh, look, Elliot, you just got one. That is so funny. Elliot, you just got one. That is so funny. Whimsy just got one. Pretty sure you're doing her right so far. All right, thank you, Doom. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't think I can ask for Aegislash, but it's fine. Oh, Aegislash is a cool Pokemon, by the way, Elliot. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate it, and welcome back. So it looks like Elliot, Whimsy, Thomas Gaming. Yeah, I think it's Kyla and Cade Mew got it this time. So I'll do 5 maybe tomorrow, you guys. No, not tomorrow. For the next stream that I do. It's a type of mango. What? You told Hishatori to do stick figures again? That is too funny, Salt. That is too funny. Remember I made you a stick figure in Mario Paint? That was kind of funny. So yeah, Elliot, for 1 month you can even use these emotes that I have here. I have a lot of these emojis that I made myself that you can use, Elliot. It should be for exactly 1 month. And hello, Steven. It's good to see you. Welcome in. Oh, and Elliot, I just saw you on the other side. My day's been good. How about you, Elliot? Yeah, how are you doing today, Steven? All right, let's finish up her legs, you guys. All right. I do like how they made her legs pointy, you guys. She looks pretty cool that way. They kind of look like what are those girls, those high boots that some girls wear? Those high boots. All right, there we go. And then the back of her. All right, I think I just need to make this a little bit better. Let me see. Yeah, she has 3 exactly. Yep. She has 3 and they're pretty long too. Yeah, they're pretty long. And let me see. And they're pretty like they're pretty thick too. Let me see. And I feel like her head, and as I'm luckily obviously because I do draw with pencil first, I can always correct things as soon as I start doing the inking. So you know what? I'm definitely going to fix her eyes because they're looking a little off. So yeah, Elliot, for the next time, you'll have to remind me because I do have a list today that hopefully I can get through. So you'll have to keep me in mind for the next time for the Ega one. All right, so she has these 3 dotted patterns in the back. Yeah, eyes, you know what? Like even I messed up on the eyes right now too. Andy, I need to fix them. Welcome back, Griffin. Yeah, welcome back, Griffin. I should have bought a schoolgirl outfit from Japan is crazy, Salt. That is too funny. That is too funny, Salt. Yeah, she kind of looks. Yeah. Salt. These are like high heel boots. All right, let me fix up her eyes, you guys. They're kind of bugging me. So she has these like eyelashes. These crazy looking eyelashes. Let me zoom in all the way, you guys. Watch. There you go. Yeah, like motorcycle boots, huh? And this was a creative design, by the way, too. Yeah, this was a pretty creative design. Yeah, his premiere. Oh, you sub to him. Yes, let's go, Elliot. Yeah, Griffin just did a premiere for his Sonic video. They're attractive to you, Salt. Hilarious. All right, Elliot. No worries. Thank you for hanging out with us, Elliot. Yeah, go charge up that iPad. See you later. All right, I'm gonna definitely fix her eyes, you guys. You do like Pokemon with, I mean Pokemon. You do like characters with heels on, huh? Andy, a lot of them have heels on. All right, you know what? Let me put some music on, you guys. I'm gonna put some piano music in the background.
It is crazy that you can.
All right, hopefully you guys can hear some of it, but I don't want it to be so loud. Oh, you couldn't draw color inside the eyes? I mean, inside the lines? It can get tricky, Saul. It really can. She probably does breathe through her like flower, you know, through the hair. And doesn't her head kind of look like an onion? She has like this very onion looking hair. I mean head. You know what? I need to put this up a little bit more. Because the way that she has this looks like, what do you call it? The turtleneck. She kind of has this like this turtleneck looking flower thing for her neck. You can mute. You can, okay. You can hear it a little bit, Carlos. All right, that's good. And her waist is snatched. She has a really thin waist, you guys. That is funny. She has a snatched waist. Bob Ross couldn't help you is crazy. Oh, and you know what? I just thought of it. I had an idea yesterday for a poll, and I'm about to put it right now. I completely just forgot to put it up. Hold on. Of course, the snatch waist, right? Alright, you guys, I have a fun poll if you guys want to vote for it. I have 3 useless Pokemon. 3 useless Pokemon, and they cannot evolve. You can only choose one, and you have to choose these. You have to choose one. Who would it be? Useless Metapod, useless Kakuna, or Magikarp? I'll let you know my choice later on. Yeah, out of all these, who would you have to choose? Hey, that's cool, Suicune. You got internet finally, so it's gonna resolve a lot of issues. That's what's up. So you're gonna be able to do a lot more now, right, Suicune? Because I know for a while, are you gonna be able to like stream more or game more, right? But at least you're able to work now right on your desk. Yo, it's good to see you. Welcome back, Psyduck. Yeah, today is my art drawing day. Yeah, today's a chill day. Drawing some Pokemon from way back for some of my mods and paid and subscribers. Oh, that's cool, Suicune. That's cool. But yeah, welcome back, Psyduck. Wait, hold on. Does Metapod actually have... Because doesn't Metapod like not do anything? They can't move. All they have is Harden, and that's it, right? And Magikarp only does Splash. Kakuna also just does Harden. Can't move or anything. Alright, you guys, I finished Zarina. I just need to erase the pencil lines and we're good with this one. You know, while the ink dries a little bit, you know what? I'm going to go into Carlos, the next one that's a little bit, not easier, but I'll go in with the classic Pokemon. Carlos, we're going to draw Onix now. Let's go. We'll add a bit more details in a bit, you guys. Watch. We're going to add a little bit more detail after I erase the lines. But yeah, I'm using my Japanese pen, you guys, that I got from Japan. This one's so thin and finely a fine point. Yeah, Ditto. Ditto's always adorable, right? Ditto's cute. Yeah, Psyduck, they were giving these out in Japan in the Nintendo store. I mean, the Pokemon Center. These headbands. For Pokopia. So yeah. Let's see. Wild Metapod can't learn Tackle. You must train it from a Caterpie. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so it can actually have a move? I had no idea. I know, right? A wild Metapod as fled is crazy. What's funny is, Andy, oh, thanks, Andy. I think I took more time talking than drawing. I think, obviously, I can draw these a lot faster, but since I'm just talking and reading the chat. But we are going to definitely color these, Andy. So if I get a chance to, I'll probably color at least one of these before the stream ends. At least start it off with some color pencil. Alright, we erased. Oh, and by the way, I have another eraser too, this Mars eraser. Mars Plastic Stedler Eraser 2. Oh, wear it on Halloween is crazy. Donkey was like, cake has layers is crazy. Shrek, when he told Donkey he's like an onion because he has layers, that is funny. That is funny, Salt. I just saw that. That is too funny, Salt. Yeah, Pokemon's Go logic, that is funny. Yeah, I feel like I made her eyes a little bit too small, but I'll try to make them a little bit bigger. And for, you know what, for the shadows, I'm gonna add a little bit of lines where these shadows are. All right, there you go. We'll leave that at it as is for now. All right, so yeah, let's draw Onyx. Let's go. So Carlos, this is your favorite Pokemon, right? Nice, bro. I wish I could play it, but I don't got a Switch 2, just a regular Switch. I will be on and off on your stream because I gotta do some things. Yeah, no worries, Psyduck. You're welcome to be lurking. I do have a lurk command if you want, but you're welcome to come in and out as you please. So yeah, no worries. Yeah. Too bad. Wait, so is Pokopia only on the Switch 2? I don't know why I assumed it was on Switch 1. So I don't know why then. I assumed it was on the original Switch as well. So never mind. Yeah, they should have easily just put it on for both Switch 1 and 2. Oh, that sucks then, Psyduck. Okay. Alright, Doom. Only Switch 2 then. Dang, okay. Alright, let's zoom out. Let's draw, you know what? Let's draw Onyx. I guess, let's see. Yeah, I have a really large sketchbook, like a huge sketchbook, so, and it's hitting my wall right now. So I'm gonna do it on this side over here. You know what, let me turn on my light. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that sucks, Psyduck. I assumed that they could have easily ported it, had it on Switch 1. And maybe, obviously, it'll run and look better on Switch 2, but... Alright, so for Onyx, he's gonna be a cool one. Onyx is a classic design. So Onyx has a lot of complex looking, because you know he is a rock. He's all made out of rock. So the good thing is, at least as long as I get his head correctly, I can do the other stuff kind of random-ish. Because as long as I get his eyes and head and mouth correctly, then he should be easy after. Yeah, Onyx always looked pretty cool. An OG Pokemon. Lee Showrun. Hello, Lee. It's good to see you. Is it Showruns? It is good to see you. Welcome in. How are you doing today? And Myth, good to see you. Welcome on in, Myth. How's your day going, Myth? Welcome back. Welcome back, Rouster. And I do appreciate it. Yeah, so far we drew 2 of them. I mean, so far I drew 2 Pokemon. Oh yeah, so Tony, when does that game come out? I haven't checked, the release date or anything. Is it already out or is it? Because that game does look good. I am excited to see the reviews though, to see if it runs well. Because that game does look like it has a lot of cool action. They're being very ambitious with that game. Because I know you've been posting stuff on the on Discord. I just haven't had a chance to I didn't pay attention to the date though. We got Onyx's face. Let's go. Yeah, Ronan got his Discord back. Next week you pre-ordered it? Nice, nice. You've been sick and dizzy, Lee? Okay, how long have you been sick? Because you're not the only one. A lot of people have been sick these past 2-3 months. Have you been taking anything, any medicine to help you feel better, Lee? Because that sucks. Hopefully it's not getting worse. As long as it's not getting worse and you're getting better, that's a plus. And yes, Winds and Waves looks... I can't wait for that one because graphically it looks really, really good. Visually, that game looks really, really nice. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do with it. Welcome back, Chill. So yeah, Chill, I will be drawing your Typhlosion today. I had the list saved for a while. But yeah, welcome back, Chill. And I forgot if you were gonna share what kind of tattoo you ended up getting. You said it was a little bit of pain, but not too much. All right, we drew. Okay, I got his. I wanted to get his face correct, and other than that, we can start doing the rocks almost any shape. All right, we can draw. We can kind of do the rocks at kind of any way that I want now, for the most part. Oh, and Chill, I just saw you. We have another Chill Aspirin. Welcome on in, Chill. I just saw you. How's it going today, Chill? And I keep forgetting you guys. I have a lot of things to look at. I forgot my camera's up here. You got a Tony Chopper tattoo. I need to look that up. Tony Chopper, that's cool. Black and white or is it in color? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't have any tattoos. Yeah, I don't have any tattoos. Oh, I know. Yeah, when are you gonna live stream again, Chill? Because I know you've been playing Pokemon. Because I know it's you're busy. You're busy, Chill. So I know your streams.
Booking.com has stays for absolutely anyone. Imagine you're a
I know yours. When you're able to stream it. Let's see. Just black and white. That actually, those type of tattoos always look the best in my opinion. The black and white ones. Yeah, I can't get enough of Chill in here. Exactly, Chill Aspirin. Yeah, hopefully you're doing well. If I get a tattoo of a Pokemon, you would get Mewtwo because it's your favorite one. Dude, Mewtwo would be a dope looking tattoo. That would be a dope looking tattoo. Alright, I'm going to change the position of Onyx. We're going to draw his tail lightly, and I think I got it done. Look, that one was a simple one, Carlos. Onyx looks so dope. He just, you know what? He just does need a little bit of a bigger pieces of the rock on him. Hold on. He has to have a big one, like in the middle. He has to have a bigger size rock on his body, just a little bit, to look a little bit more intimidating. You're getting a flower tattoo is in color next week. Oh, you know what? And when at least the ones that I've seen in color, Chill, when they do some cool blending with color and tattoos, those look really dope. That's gonna be cool. And I know those are gonna take a lot longer, huh? Because they have to, you know, draw it in first and then fill it in with colors. So man, I bet you that's gonna take a minute. Or depending how big it is gonna be, right? How big it's gonna be. Yeah, he has some beady eyes. Yeah, you're welcome, Carlos. That was a good choice. Onyx is a classic one. Good choice. Oh yeah, Tony. I haven't looked that video up. I saw you posted it. I saved it. I haven't watched it, but VR for Little Nightmares, that's actually a pretty cool looking idea. So is it just Little Nightmares 1 in VR, or what is it? Cuz that was a surprise, but that actually would look really dope cuz I know that when they did Resident Evil 7 VR, I heard people were really I heard it worked really well in VR for Resident Evil. Oh, hello Flora. Welcome on in. What have you been up to, Flora? Yeah, you know what, Psyduck? Because Psyduck was the goofy, comic relief of the anime. He had a lot more screen time, right? That's all. That is so true. People liked him and people hated him at the same time for all the dumb stuff he did. That was funny. Yeah, that is funny. Yeah, Psyduck was powerful, but also he was very dumb and goofy. Making the rocks a lot bigger because I feel like Onyx is a lot longer too. I made him a little too small and short. Whoa, Divergent Band, it is good to see you again. How's it going? You went to Pilates, cleaned, made lunch, and McDonald's for dinner. That sounds bomb. You had a way busier day than I did. How was Pilates? How was Pilates class? And let me shout out Divergent Band, you guys. I haven't shouted him out in a long time. Yeah, it's good to see you, Divergent. Welcome in. Ooh, what kind of book? A book for your book club next month? That's what's up. I've been doing well. I was a little busy earlier cleaning my garage, but that was about it. And you guys, welcome on in, Arrow, another variety content creator, you guys. How's it going, Arrow? Yeah, how are you doing today, Arrow? Salt's in here, yep. It's a new experience. It looks cool in VR. It isn't third person, it's first person. So that's gonna be cool, Tony. That's dope. Pilates was hard. Instructor was on vacation, but he came back inspired. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Wait, who's live streaming? Carlos No O is live streaming today? Oh, that's right. Yes. It's coming out tomorrow. Are you going to be buying it? Because I think Chaos is streaming it today. Because I think you guys are in the same time zone, right? 3 hours ahead of me. So he said he's streaming it in like 3 hours. Because you know what? I didn't play the first two games, but I did say I would eventually play at least the newest one that comes out. Because this new one does look really, really good. And I haven't tested out the demo just yet. I kind of been, like yesterday I streamed Pokemon Leaf Green. Because I had never played it before. Never played the old, red and blue Pokemon either, so I wanted to give that a shot. But yeah, you guys, go ahead and check out Arrow, another great content creator. He's been uploading a lot of Monster Hunter content also. Oh, so no O people is live streaming today? Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. It's so funny. I skipped Pokemon entirely, Arrow, back in the day because it's not that I didn't like Pokemon. I would collect the cards just because they look cool. I didn't play them. I watched the I watched the anime. I played Pokemon Snap, but for some reason I'm like, nah, I just never got into Pokemon like that. I always had friends and cousins who played them a lot, and I would see them play it, and then I'm like, oh, okay, it looks fun, but I'm good. I just never got into it like that. But I had a lot of fun playing it yesterday, though. Alright, there you go. We finished Onyx. I do like how it turned out, though. Oh no, you spilled water on your device, Smith. Don't tell me you messed it up. Don't tell me. Your book is Kin. Very interesting story of two friends who lost their mothers. Oh, that sounds like a deep story, Flora. Egg stealers, I need to report y'all. That is funny. Yep, the egg stealers. And yes, so my friend owned Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, so I played it at his house. I played Pokemon Snap, I played Pokemon Coliseum, and the GameCube, and a little bit of the Wii one. But I never owned them, so I did play a little bit of the spin-off Pokemon games. And then I guess I did play a little bit of Pokemon Ruby. I bought it used back in the day, but I never beat the game. So that one, up until Pokemon Shield, is all that I ever played of Pokemon. But I kind of ignored Pokemon, the mainline ones, just because how they didn't really evolve much. They always had a lot of technical issues, so I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. But the new ones that are coming out next year, I'm excited for those. The Winds and Waves, I'm kind of excited for those because it looks like they're finally doing something different. Visually. And technically, they're actually stepping it up. But yeah, yesterday I played Pokemon Leaf Green for 5.5 hours. I streamed it and it was fun. I was getting a lot of good tips from the chat who actually know how to play Pokemon. So that was fun. Yeah, I've streamed Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 with the mini games and a little bit of battles on stream before. It's been a while, but I have played them with the NSO. I just never did it from, you know what, maybe that gives me an idea. Maybe if I put a vote on next time to play, you know, at least just Pokemon Stadium, see how far I can get with whatever Pokemon are in there. Because it doesn't really have a story mode, right? You kind of just have to do the battles to go up the ranks or something like that, right? Because I haven't really played it like that either. But yeah, they look good. The new ones look good. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to color these eventually, Carlos. I'm definitely going to color these eventually. Usually with these first streams, I draw them first, normally no color. And then on the whenever I do the next stream is when I color them all in, because that will take a while. But I'm just going to add a few of these lines just to suggest that there's shadows underneath the rock. Underneath his body. Just adding these little dashes will look like there's shadows underneath. But yeah, we're definitely going to color these in with color pencil. Alright, so at least just for now, we have our third Pokemon. We have Ditto, Zarina, and Onix. Yep, they have the OG Snap Part 1 and 2. And they have Pokemon Snap. I mean, yeah. So yeah, they have the OG Pokemon Snap and they have Stadium 1 and 2, yes. And I did stream a little bit of Snap a while back, but I didn't do enough of it. So that'll be a fun one to kind of go through too. Because that one has so many secrets. Oh, Cookie, what is it? How's it going, Cookie? Welcome on in. Are you new here? Or have you been here before? Welcome on in. Glad you like the details. Yeah, Onyx definitely needs a lot of details because... Alright, there you go. Okay. Let's move on to Chill Collects. He wanted a Typhlosion. So, if Chill Collects is still in here, is that what you want? A Typhlosion? Or what was your other favorite Pokemon, Chill? Oh yeah, next time, Griffin, next time. You're definitely going to be on the list for the one for me to draw you something, since you are a member to the channel. And a mod as well. Oh, okay, there you go. There's Chill. There you go. Thank you, Griffin. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, Salt. Krabby used to say cookie. That is so funny. He did used to say that. And hello, Nelly Cheppy on the vertical stream. How's it going, Nelly? I'm drawing Pokemon today. That was Onix, Ditto, and Zarina. We're drawing Pokemon today. Oh, and Emerald, look. Look, Emerald, you're on the list. Remember, look. Gardevoir is on here, look. Look, we already did Andy's Zarina. We got Onix for Carlos and Emerald, Gardevoir, and now we're going to do Chill Collects for Typhlosion. And how are you doing today, Emerald? Oh yeah, Myth as well. Myth, you're definitely going to be on the next list, Myth. And hello, how's it going, Gustavo? Welcome in. Alright, so Typhlosion, let me see. Oh, you know what? I forgot how dope Typhlosion looks like. That's a good choice. Good choice. Dude, Typhlosion always look freaking dope. Okay, I'm gonna try to find a good pose for him. Yeah, Typhlosion always had a sick style to hit. Let me see. All right, I found a good one. I found a good one. Thank you for the lurk, Chaos. I'll be checking in on your stream when you play some Monster Hunter 3. Monster Hunter Stories 3. Thank you. Glad you like it, Nelly. And you know what? Are you talking about DuckTales? I used to watch that show when I was a kid, Nelly. DuckTales was a good show. All right, I need to move up. So this one's gonna be at an awkward angle, but that's the only way I can do this one. All right, it's gonna be at an angle, you guys. Let's see. As long as you guys can see it, let me know if it's not, hopefully it's not too dark. Like with the, because I think it's the way the camera's trying to focus. Hold on. It's the way the camera's trying to focus. Dude, Ninetales looks really cool. Ninetales would be really cool too. Alright, have a good night, Rouster. Alright, and thank you for lurking, Scott. Have a good night, Rouster. It's good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. See you on the next one. Oh yeah, and Ronan, eventually I'll add you to the list too, so you can choose one. I'll add you and Chaos eventually to the list for your favorite Pokemon. And I'll draw your favorite Pokemon, Ronan, as well. Glad you're doing good and glad you had an amazing work day. That's what's up. Yeah, I've been doing good. Nothing much today, just busy cleaning the garage. They're going to be fixing it for 2 days. So me and the family were like cleaning it up again because they're going to be adding a lot of a new wiring in there and new sockets and outlets in there, and I won't be able to stream for 2 days because they're going to be playing around and turning on and off the power, so won't be able to stream until maybe Sunday, or maybe if I can stream Saturday, it'll be way late night, but all right. Typhlosion has long, like slanted eyes, but they look cool though. Yeah, DuckTales has a good theme song, Nelly. I remember the cool theme song. Yo, Epic Legend Quest, it's good to see you. How's it going, Epic Legend?
With the American Express Platinum card, you can unlock experiences like no other. Find out your welcome offer and kickstart your next unforgettable adventure. Earn 5 times points on eligible flights and prepaid hotels to travel near, far.
Oh, okay, so yours, okay, so Myth, your favorite Pokemon is Pikachu, okay. I mean, classic, right? Classic Pokemon, Pikachu. Oh, you guys, welcome on in, Paper Tay, and thank you for getting the command, Griffin. I appreciate it. How's it going, Tay? How's your stream going? What is it? I don't know if you saw when I put it in. I was laughing at your title of your stream. You said you were folding people in Smash Brothers. How was the folding of people in Smash? So I actually already drew my favorite Pokemon last time. It's Bulbasaur, Scyther, Caesar, and Golduck. And who else? Yeah, Scyther looks really dope. Caesar, Bulbasaur, and Golduck. Those are my favorite looking Pokemon. Yep. And right now I'm drawing Typhlosion for chill. Now I just need to look at the eyes though. I need to zoom in to some of the eyes because... Okay, they are very simple though. Glad you're doing well. Yeah, Brock never opened his eyes. That is so funny. That is so funny, Saul. He never, yep. That was just the style that they had for his eyes. That is so funny. Unfortunately, you got folded is crazy. That's, I mean, it happens. It happens, Tay. That is funny. The title, not the title being misleading is crazy. No, that's funny though. But yeah, I'm doing good though. I wanted to do this chill stream, you know, kind of in theme with Pokemon's 30th anniversary and yesterday's I was playing Pokemon Leaf Green. So there's going to be a lot of Pokemon content. And plus, I had this list of Pokemon that I've been wanting to draw for people in the chat. So I've been wanting to do... It's been a while since I did an art stream anyway. Oh, and by the way, if you guys want to vote, I forgot. I put in a poll if you guys want to vote. If you imagine in the next Pokemon game you could only choose between these 3 starter Pokemon, who will they be, you guys? Metapod, Magikarp, or Kakuna, and they cannot evolve, you guys. So I chose 3 useless Pokemon. The good old days, right, Myth? The good old days. The good old days. Alright, you know what? I feel like his ears needs to be a little bit more. Alright, Tay, enjoy your dinner and then let us know what you're going to have. So you can make us all hungry, because I'm starting to get hungry. Yeah, enjoy your dinner, Tay. Oh man, I think I made him so big, chill, that I don't think I'm going to be able to fit him on the page. Look, I drew him too big. Oh, okay, well, let's see how it goes. I drew him a little too big. Hold on, let's see. I think we'll be able to fit half of his body in here. Hey, your dog looks like a Pokemon. Oh yeah. Here, I'll write it in small. That's a good idea, Carlos. So watch. I'll put in Andy right here. Next time I'll do it in with the pen, so I can make sure it's written correctly. And then I'll put Carlos right here, look, in very, very small. So you're correct. I should have done this so that I can know who chose these. So Carlos and Andy. Welcome on in, Gage. It's good to see you. Oh, I just saw you, Nelly. I just saw you. Yep. Yep, I just saw you, Nelly. Yeah. You know what? I never saw that show, Nelly, the Manny one, but my nephews did see them when they were little kids. But I don't remember much of that show, of the Handy Manny show. All right, let's draw his dope looking fire from his neck. I guess at least with this one, since it's gonna be so big, it's gonna be very, what is it? It's gonna have a cool like dynamic pose. Oh, 20, what is it? Dorito ship? What is it? How'd you wait, hold on. Oh, 20 Dorito hype is dope. Now I want some Doritos help. Thank you guys for the 20 like hype. I appreciate it. I appreciate the 20 likes, you guys. It helps out with the algorithm. Thank you. Oh yeah, and if Arrow's still in here, I can always DM him. Next time I'll ask Arrow what his favorite Pokemon is, and I'll draw him one too. I'll ask him what his favorite Pokemon is. Yo, Will Impressionists, it's good to see you. Welcome on in. Oh wait, so the first evolution of Typhlosion, I mean not first evolution, is Cyndaquil, right? I don't know the name of the second evolution. I couldn't even think of the next. Yeah, I know Cyndaquil was the first. He has eyes like Brock where they barely open. I mean, where they don't even open. Oh, you like Piplup? Piplup is your favorite Pokemon? Well, today I won't be able to because I do have a full list of ones that I'm going to be finishing, but that's actually another good one. Because I know someone else even has a name, has their YouTube name Piplup. Quivala? Oh, okay, then yeah. That's actually a good name then, chill. Quivala. I wouldn't have known that name at all. But yeah, I know, I've noticed a lot of people do like Piplup because they have their names in their, like YouTube names or handle names. They have that as their favorite, as one of their favorite Pokemon. Oh, I made his arm a little too small, you guys. A little too short. No guac, please, Helpmeister. No. Yeah, thank you for coming in to say hello, Gage. Yeah, hopefully your day's been going all right. Yeah, Piplup is adorable. See, I don't want to make him so... Let me see. Alright, I think I will be somewhat... Oh, I'm just barely going to be able to fit him in here. Well, I'm just going to have to make sure I spread out, like, his feet a little bit wider apart, just so that he can fit. You know what? Wait, there was a Patrick show? What? I did not know that. I never seen that, Carlos. Wait, so Patrick had his own show, or was that an episode? Yes. Okay, I fit him in here and it doesn't look awkward. Okay, cool. Alright, chill. Look, I barely was able to do it, but now I can kind of actually fix him a little bit. So that's the biggest Pokemon I've drawn so far. Oh yeah, sorry. I read yours earlier, Doom. So you found another evolution, right? Leafeon. So how many total do you have? So you just have the Kanto evolutions left? Because I know he has a lot of them. Alright, thank you, Chill and Emerald. I appreciate it. Yeah, I thought I was going to mess it up just because I kind of started him off a little too close to the bottom of the page. I should have drew him a little bit smaller, but I just barely did it. Okay. Oh, you changed your handle, Will. No wonder. No wonder, Will, you changed it. Will is Piplup lover. Nice, nice. Alright, let's ink him in here, you guys. I'll draw in the fire afterwards. Yeah, he got thick thighs to save lives, Emerald. Hilarious. He's got them thick thighs. Wait, Salt, you wasted $200. What happened with your phone? Don't you have like 10 phones already or something? Oh, Gustavo on the other side. How's it going, Gustavo? I'm doing well. Welcome back to this side, Gustavo. Yeah, Piplup. Yeah, Piplup is adorable. Yeah, I'll end up drawing him for you. There's 8. The first 3 were from Gen 1, Kanto. I remember Vaporeon, Flareon, and Jolteon. Those are the ones that I remember the most, because they're the classic ones. Electric, yeah, those I do remember. I know there's Espeon, is the black one, Espeon, and there's a few others. There's a purple one. Yeah, usually with the Eevee evolutions, they always go pretty hard on the design, and they usually don't ruin them, because Eevee's a cool looking, you know, the Eevees, they usually never ruin the designs. All right, tell him I said hello, Helpmeister, to the Zim video. He's playing some Splatoon. Let's go. Thank you for letting me know, Help. Tell him I said what's up. Exactly, Emerald. I always do that with Jigglypuff just because, you know, especially because of the anime Jigglypuff and obviously her color, the way she sounds. I will always default, you know, the way that I see Pokemon first, the original way, or just the way they're presented. Yeah, Jigglypuff always I see her as female first. Thank you, Will. I appreciate it. Yeah, Gardevoir. Yep. So we're about almost 2 hours in. So Gardevoir, I'll definitely be able to finish it. For Emerald. Do I like jazz music? You know what? I never really like listened to it that much, but I don't mind jazz music. So yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like jazz music. Let's see, Gen 2 had for Johto, their Espeon. I remember that one, Psychic. Umbreon. I couldn't think of the name. Umbreon. There you go. So there you go. Espeon and Umbreon. Alright, thank you, Doom. So you have those two. Gotcha. And in Gen 4, they introduced Grass and Ice. Leafeon, Glaceon, and 6th, there's Fairy type. That's the one I couldn't think of the name. That pink one, Sylveon. Yeah, those are all pretty cool designs for the evolutions. Alright, I'm going to have to tilt this all the way this way, and let me zoom in, dang. Yeah, this big ol', I have this big textbook, this sketchbook here. Oh, you can do a Jigglypuff impression, Willis? Yeah. You know, Jigglypuff, I feel like Jigglypuff's... That would sound really cool, Willis. That's funny. Jigglypuff is cool. The way she sounds... Oh yeah, maybe Daytona's been busy today, Carlos. Yeah. Let's see if he shows up later on. Yeah, I know Daytona said he's had like a busy week, so he's probably tired. And I know he's in a different time zone too, if I remember. Alright, there you go. Now I just need to erase the pencil marks, and we finished another one. And we're going to add in the fire in a bit right here. So you're not a fan of the evolutions? Okay, so why aren't you a fan, Emerald? I feel like it's a cool way of... I feel like it's a cool way to play, to do some cool... I guess not redesigns, but see how creative they can be with the, the base Eevee. But hopefully they don't ruin them in the future and go a little bit too overboard with the designs. That's the only thing. That I feel like eventually the designs are going to just get way too over the top. Yeah, I feel like at some point they're just gonna go a little bit too crazy and ruin one of them, but and you know what? I think I'll be able to at least finish. I think I'll be able to color 2 of these in here today. I think I'll be able to color obviously Ditto, very simple, and Onyx. Since he's just literally one color of gray. 2 different shades of gray. Oh, you know what? Okay. Speaking of Vulpix Salt, I feel like Vulpix is one of the... That literally could have been one of the other starter Pokemon, just how good of a design Vulpix is. That's a classic design that I feel like could have easily been a starter Pokemon. And I feel like these newer starter Pokemon don't look as good as the old ones. I feel like Vulpix could have easily been one of the newer ones. I don't know. These 3 new ones that they announced for Winds and Waves, they look okay, but they're just oh, yeah, they're not good enough compared to Gen 1 or 2 for me. I don't know, the evolutions just never catch your eye. They're usually not the best in their type. They're always better. Oh, you're talking about actual like stats. Gotcha. I was just talking, I guess, visually they look interesting. But I get you. Gecko was cute. Okay. No, I haven't opened Discord since the middle of the day. Did you post it? Where did you post it, Emerald? In the which channel? Yeah, I haven't been on Discord for a few hours today. So I haven't had a chance to go on Discord since I think this afternoon. I went on it once. Oh, speaking of Gekwa, I was about to post something on Discord. I'll post it later, but look, this was a funny meme, you guys. Look. Hopefully you guys can see this. Look. They're already making fun of it. Look, pick your starter, you guys. Look. Look at the eyelashes. That is too funny, you guys. We got this Angry Birds one. We got this with fire. This what is it? I don't know these types of dogs' names. This breed of a dog, and look, this had me laughing right here. Oh wait, no, yeah, I can't sing the DuckTales theme song, Nelly. I have it in my head, but I don't know how to sing, Nelly. But that is a funny theme song for DuckTales. But yeah, this was a funny one right here. Yeah, I can't wait to see their final evolutions, and that's how I'll make my decision for the new starters. Oh wait, when do you guys think they're gonna reveal the final evolutions? It's not until next year, right, that the game comes out. So when do you think they'll announce them? Because one of my ideas for an art stream was for me to come up with the final evolution in because people have been doing this. I was thinking of drawing my own version of what I think the final evolution for each Pokemon is. So that one's going to take me some time to come up with some sketches and do a final one. That'll be kind of cool. But I would really have to thumbnail some ideas and see if they look like good enough, and then I'll end up doing it. And I'll do that in color, and I'll probably do that digitally so I can color them in a lot faster. Alright, I'm just gonna add a little bit of shadows to him and we'll be done with him. Hello, Jaheim. It's good to see you. Welcome on in. Jaheim the Goat has entered the chat. Hopefully your day's been going well. Alright, I just need to cover this up right here. I think they should try different types of starters, like maybe, yes, they should do that. Dark, fairy, and ghost. They should kind of start doing something new. I know they want to go all traditional, but that would be a really good idea. Something new. You want to start drawing these? How do we do it? Let me see. Oh wait, you want to start drawing which ones? Which one do you want to start drawing? Willis. Yeah, which one do you want to start drawing? Alright, you guys, we finished Typhlosion. Now we're moving on to Gardevoir. Alright. Alright, let me type in the name. I want to find a cool pose for Gardevoir. Let me see. Alright, I think I found a good one. Alright, yeah, I found a good one. Oh, you're welcome, Chill. That's a good, thank you for the idea for this one. And eventually we'll color these in. But yeah, this one, I like how it turned out. Yeah, this is a good idea. And it's funny, when you said Typhlosion, I don't know why I was thinking of a completely different Pokemon. But yeah, Willis, which Pokemon do you want to start drawing? The new ones that are coming out, or which one? Alright, where did I put my pencil again? Ugh. Alright, give me a second, you guys. Oh, you want to start drawing Piplup? How about I do this, Willis? After I finish Gardevour, we'll finish the stream off with Piplup, and then you can do a follow along. How about we do that? I have enough time to draw a Piplup for you. All right. Good night, Neil. Thank you so much. See you on the next one. Yeah, we can finish it off with Piplup since that one looks like it's not too detailed, so that'll be a fun one to finish off in. To finish, alright, let me just move this. Oh, speaking, there you go, Daytona. Carlos was just talking about you. How's it going, Daytona? Alright, let's see. Hopefully you guys are able to see it from here. Okay, I think it should be good. Should be good from here. Yeah, hope all is well with you, Daytona. We're just drawing some Pokemon today. Oh, that's right. I forgot. So many people are live streaming. Yeah, so many people are live streaming. I haven't been on Purple Haze's stream in a long time. How did the conversations go this time? Alright, let's start off with Gardevour's head. I'm not gonna lie to you, when I first saw Gardevour's design back when they first revealed her back in the day, I was not a fan because I thought she looked a little too like what the heck is she supposed to be? But then when I played her in Pokken Tournament, she was pretty cool. But at first I didn't really care for her design. But yeah, she looks pretty cool though. Oh, she's doing the one-on-one stream talk. That's what's up. Yeah, because I know there's a lot of good topics going on right now with you know, gaming and everything. Coco from Crash. Oh yeah. So this one is Zorina. She's another newer Pokemon. So yeah, this one's Zorina. This one Andy chose her. And then we have Typhlosion, Ditto, and Onyx. So yeah. You know what? It kind of does look. It kind of does look like Coco. Now that I think of, now that you mentioned it, that is funny. Yeah, the way that Gardevoir fights in Pokken tournament, she had like an elegant, like floating, like fighting style, which was pretty cool. If you get enough, if you get sleep, make sure enough gas is in the Mercedes. It's crazy. That is funny. That is funny, Gustavo. Yeah, no, I do not have no Mercedes. Who said that? I do not have a Mercedes. I don't drive that. That is too funny. Oh, is it because Aiden calls me Mercedes Benz? Is that's what I think that's what it is. Yeah, I do not have a Mercedes. That is funny. Those would be way too much of an expensive car to own. That is crazy though. That's funny. That is funny. Yo, the saga of Blitz. It's good to see you. Oh yeah, so Saga. My favorite Pokemon is Bulbasaur. And Scyther and Caesar. What about you? And my favorite anime ever is Ghost in the Shell. And also, look, I bought this plushie from Japan of Venusaur because it looked pretty cool. So, and I don't buy plushies, but this one looked pretty dope. But yeah, Ghost in the Shell is my favorite anime ever. What about yourself? Yeah, I haven't been on Mothman stream in a while, but I was able to go in there for a bit and at least like his stream when he's streaming. I know he streams a lot later. Like as usual, I think as soon as I'm about to like end my stream, he's usually already streaming. So yeah, making her float just a little bit, Emerald. Oh yeah, there you go. She was pretty simple to do, Emerald. That was funny. She was pretty easy to draw. Yu Yu Hakusho and SSS Gridman. Blastoise is a classic one. That's a good one. Scyther, Golem, Magneton. Those are good ones. Those are good ones. Oh, Geodude is a cool one, and Cubone. Cubone are really cool ones too. Good list right there. And hello, Bailey Arts. It's good to see you. And are you new here or have you been here before? Welcome in. Are you an artist, Bailey? Now that, what is it? Since I'm able to see your name, are you an artist? Since you have arts in your handle name. Oh, he's doing his theater where he watches anime. You guys watch anime together. Trigun Stampede season 2 starts tonight. Oh, that's what's up. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't think I ever watched it, but a friend always talked about that anime. I don't think I ever got to see it, but he always talked about that anime. Yeah, I never really watched too many anime like shows. I did watch a lot of anime movies, but yeah, Ghost in the Shell for me is like the best anime ever. Standalone Complex. Such a good anime. Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. Oh, you are new. All right. Let me see. Let me check out your channel. Are you a content creator, by the way? I never got to see. You know what? I never got to see Gundam either. Salt, but Gundam, like design-wise, always looked really cool. But yeah, what kind of art do you do, Bailey? And are you a Pokemon fan? Because here on my channel, I do a lot of gaming, but I always incorporate some sort of art as well, like live streams and also edited videos. Because I have drawn a lot of Zelda, you know, Metroid, Pokemon, Mario, even Animal Crossing. Well, you know what? Has Been Hotel isn't really an anime. It's more of an animated cartoon. But the few, like the only first 2 episodes that I've seen of that show, Daytona, very wild but hilarious stuff that they do. That is funny. But we're talking about like anime style, you know, Japanese anime, Daytona. You know, like for example, Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon are anime. Ghost in the Shell. I know One Piece. People like that one. What's that other one people like to watch? Inuyasha. You love Lickily? I can't say the name. Lickily? That's funny. I do random doodles. Oh, whatever you feel like. Nice. Oh, but you have an Instagram. Okay, cool, cool. The studio behind Dan 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 is animating the upcoming Ghost in the Shell anime. What? It's gonna be the manga adapted. Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex was an all-time great. Oh, you know what? Thanks for letting me know, cause I had no idea. I thought they were done with like the series or whatever. But I'm glad they're making it. Hopefully the animation's good. All right, Doom. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Have a safe, when you go to the store, be safe. And let us know if you get any good snacks. Doom. Thank you. I thought they already had a lot of One Piece movies, Salt. I had no, they probably already have one, no? Oh, it's Lickitung's Evolution. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, see, I'm not familiar with a lot of these new Pokemon's names. If it's not Gen 1 and maybe Gen 2 Pokemon, I have no idea what their names are. Yeah, I have no idea what the newer Pokemon's names are, but yes, I do remember Lickitung. And I keep forgetting that they did give him an evolution finally. Oh, the live action one. I know that I, I think One Piece has the Netflix live action stuff. Yo, cat dogs, how's it going on the vertical stream? Welcome on in. It's good to see you. Oh wait, so hold on, so hold on. So Saga of Blitz, there's already a trailer for the new Ghost in the Shell. Is that what you're telling me? Hold on. Or are you talking about the One Piece movie? Are you talking about the One Piece movie? Let me know. All right, let me. So Emerald, if you're still in here, we finished Gardevour finally. This one actually didn't take too long. This one, I thought it would be a lot harder, but this one turned out really nice. I like this one. She wasn't difficult at all. Oh, really? What? Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at. I'm gonna save it so I won't forget about it. Hold on. Yeah, I'll save it on my laptop. Let me see. I mean, on Let me see. It's a Ghost in the Shell. So is it a movie or a series? What's it called? Oh yeah, Cat Dogs. Daytona's on the horizontal stream. He's saying hello to you, Daytona. Ooh, scheduled for July 2026. What? Ghost in the Shell new anime official teaser. Okay. Oh, it was 8 months ago. It's crazy. What? Alright, I'm definitely saving this. So it is a teaser trailer. Okay. I'm going to save this and watch it later. And from just the art alone, it looks dope. It looks so cool. Just from the art style that I saw on the thumbnail, they're going. It's looking old school, like a 80s anime or 70s anime or whatever. Yeah, Daytona said hello, cat dogs. But yeah, thanks for letting me know, man. I had no idea they were doing that. That's so cool. Let me see, Daytona. It's been about almost 2.5 hours. I'll probably go for maybe 3 hours, 3.5 ish. So 3.5 hours. I'll be drawing one more Pokemon and maybe coloring in one of them. So I'm gonna actually set a 1 hour timer. So yeah, we'll go for about 3 hours, 30 minutes total. Let me see. All right, there you go. I'll set the timer for 1 hour. All right, let's just add a little bit of shadows in her hair. Yeah, this one actually turned out really cool. This one, we have an elegant looking Pokemon. Draw a difficult one. Well, to be fair, Onyx, even though Onyx didn't take long, it's the most difficult just because it's has a lot of details on it. I feel like the difficult ones may be like the ones that are maybe like machine looking ones, but yeah, I don't know how to sing the DuckTales song, Nelly. Well, here I beat. Oh, you beat Zark deck on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, by the way. Red Eyes, Black Dragon saved you. Hey, that's what's up, Suicune. That's cool. Yeah, the DuckTales theme song is catchy, though. Didn't it go DuckTales, woo? That's a catchy one. Yeah, so these are the ones that I drew so far. And I don't know if he's in here. Willis wanted me to draw Piplup. If you're still in here, that's going to be the last one for today. Then I'm going to draw, then I'm going to color one of them in. So we'll be drawing Piplup. Yes, Pokemon art style is timeless, and thank you, Blitz. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I ate. Yeah, there you go. I finished it, Emerald. Look, that was yours right there. Yeah, that one came out pretty cool. Came out, what is it? Gardevoir's an elegant looking Pokemon. Snorlax, since he would take up the whole paper. You know what? I would have to draw Snorlax small just so that he can fit, in the corner of the... I could make him fit, but I would make him smaller. But yeah, that'd be funny, Salt. Have bangers nonstop. Thank you. Dude, Tailspin was a good one. Darkwing Duck was my favorite one too. Yeah, exactly, Emerald. Elegant. Yes, just like you. Yep. But yeah, old cartoons had really good opening theme songs. Alright, I found an adorable Piplup right here. Oh, okay, so no, I have my vertical. Okay, so right now, because I have a kind of awkward way that my desk works for when I'm drawing, live streaming, I'm just literally typing it in with my laptop over here. So I have a chat window open over here, Blitz. And on OBS, I have the chat window open so you guys can see it on stream. So yeah. But I am streaming on two, vertical and horizontal, but they're not merged. But yeah. Yeah, my art setup is a little weird because I have to have like things to look at the chat easier and to look at my reference photo. I sometimes have it on my phone, but yeah. I have an idea who to do that, who to raid, but I'll show that off later when I know that they're live right now, Carlos, but I don't know just yet. I have someone in mind, but yeah, I just have a lot of devices opened with the chat windows up, Blitz. All right, let's go. Let's draw Piplup. Yeah, and hopefully Willis is in here. And if not, if he left, it's fine. This one's a small Pokemon anyway, so let's see where I can draw this one. We'll draw him next to Gardevoir. So with Piplup, all you need to do is start off with a circle for its head. You know what? I kind of did it a little too much of an oval. Too much of an oval head. And then for the middle beak, another oval, but a sideways oval. And then for the eyes, usually if I know that the eyes are going to be wide apart, I can do an imaginary line like this and kind of just know where it's going to land and kind of make sure they're the same size. At least for the most part. So yeah, when drawing, it's always about shapes. Trying to use as much shapes as you can. At least to know the pose and... So Piplup is all rounded for the most part. But yeah, it's good to see you cat dogs on the horizontal stream as well. There we go. I actually finished them pretty quickly. Yeah, even me, okay, so you know what, so even me when I'm drawing circles, you kind of have to do the imagination of drawing a circle before. That's why I kind of was doing this in the air. That's what it's called, like you're imagining the shape you're gonna draw. So with the circle, and then I start doing the lines. That's just how we end up learning how to draw like a better circle, because yeah, sometimes they can't be, they're not as perfect as I want them to. But yeah, circles can be tough. Alright, Piplup came out pretty simple. Oh, Bailey, you drew Lickitung, Alolan Executor, Wobbuffet, Lucario. I'm probably going to draw Swirlix next. That's what's up. Do you just like to draw them, or do you post them on Instagram? Well, you said Instagram that you have, right? Or you just like to draw but not post? Oh yeah, just to let everyone know, if you guys do like to post your drawings, which a lot of you guys do, you guys can post them in my community chat on YouTube. Because I know Andy has been posting her drawings on the community post, and maybe eventually when we have a lot of them, I can even post them on a video or something. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe like if we ever get a lot of just, you know, people posting their drawings, we can even maybe at the end of a month or something, I can do like a compilation video. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, you post irregularly? Oh, because you're in school? Okay, no worries, no worries. But that's cool though that you like to draw though. Yeah, because if you ever want to check out the stuff that I've drawn, like I said, there's a whole playlist on YouTube that I have that's all just art related, mainly video game wise, but a lot of pop culture stuff. And then I do have an Instagram. Everything is linked inside the what do you call it? The description box. I have all the links there. Oh, but since if you like drawing, what is something you've always wanted to draw that you feel like is too difficult for you, but eventually you want to like challenge to draw yourself? Is there anything that you ever wanted to draw? You can definitely post your stick figures in there, Salt. And if you do, make them do something funny, Salt. That'll be cool. Cause stick figures can be funny if they're doing something cool. If they're doing something funny, that'd be kind of cool. All right, so we're gonna erase the pencil drawing, the pencil marks underneath, and oh, I get you, legendaries, and you know what? Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons. Even though I've only seen a little bit of the art, that is very um, Dungeons and Dragons is very detailed, so I can see that. That one, yeah, that would be a good challenge for you to attempt at some point. Yeah, that would be a cool one. All right, so Piplup came out adorable. So there we go. Piplup is complete. Oh, you know what's funny, Carlos? I haven't uploaded it yet, but there's a Sonic drawing that I did a while back that I haven't uploaded the video, so that one's gonna be put out soon. I already drew Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Amy, and I just need to upload Sonic, so I have drawn him already. Alright, so now that I did all of these, I did the entire list. I can toss this list now. Those are all the ones that I've done. I'm going to color Onyx for you, Carlos. That one's going to be a simple one since he's mainly all gray tones. So let's, and I can actually color in Ditto as well. So let's color in Ditto and then Onyx. So Ditto is like a very light purple, like a violet, so... Alright, so let me find a cool looking violet for Ditto. I found a nice blue. Oh, there you go. I found a purple. There we go. Alright, let's color in its little tongue. Alright, there's that, and let's get the purple for Ditto. I know it's kind of sideways, but a little bit lopsided. Hello, Isabel. Isabel Hansen. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're going to be coloring in Ditto right now. And are you a Pokemon fan, by the way, or are you just an art fan? Do you draw yourself, or do you just like to watch people draw? Yeah, the reason I've been drawing these Pokemon today is because I had a list from a while back. And I was playing Pokemon Leaf Green yesterday. I streamed that. And I wanted to keep in theme with the Pokemon's 30th anniversary. So this is a perfect timing to do these. Oh, you like Pokemon? Nice. So what's your favorite Pokemon, by the way? So I actually never played the old Pokemon games. I played a lot of the spin-offs. So that's why I picked up Pokemon Leaf Green for the Switch. And I streamed it for 5.5 hours yesterday, and I had a lot of fun. So that's the game I'll be definitely finishing on stream. And yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon fans that like to help out in the chat. So there was a lot of people joining in yesterday giving me tips. Alright, Ditto was pretty simple. Alright, we do need to add some shadows, so as long as I add a little bit of a darker tone to Ditto, like underneath its little arms, we can make it have some kind of a shadow as well. So just by adding a little bit of a dark blue, we can add a cool amount of shadow. And I'm gonna find, let me see. And these color pencils are erasable, so I can actually erase some of this and give her some, or give it some highlights. Oh, Growlithe is a good Pokemon. That one, that's a cool looking design. I always like that one. And the evolutions too. All right, we made Ditto a little bit more detailed. So there we go. That's Ditto right there. Dark violet. A little bit of a dark blue. There we go. We finished Ditto. Using these three right here. Or using these four. Oh, thank you, Flora. Yeah, Ditto looks adorable. So my favorite pencils are these art pencils right here. Look, these blue ones. I'm usually using a 2B pencil, but I dropped it right now and I do not know where it is. But I usually like using these pencils to start off the drawing, but I also have a mechanical drafting pencil, which is really, really light. And that's a good one too, because it's easy to erase. And then to ink everything, I recommend these Micron ink pens, you guys. If you want like the style that I like to do with these black outlines. Even though I have been using this new Japanese pen that I bought. These are my main ones. These Micron ink pens are really good ones. Same thing with Faber-Castell are some good brands for these types of ink pens as well. Yo, Trainer Christian, welcome on in. Judging by your cool profile pic and your name, are you a Pokemon fan, right? Welcome on in. All right, Salt, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. See you next time. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, Salt. I appreciate it. All right, let's color in Onyx, you guys. So Onyx is literally like 2 or 3 different gray tones. So that's one gray right here. I found this light blue. Let's see. No, too much of a blue. We need to find like a warm gray and Oh, you know how. So here's the only thing, Flora. Next time I will. I've been thinking of doing a watercolor painting of Pokemon, but I have to use a special watercolor paper, or else this one is so thin it will wrinkle. The paper will start to warp and it'll go through. This isn't the type of paper to use for watercolor, but I have an idea to do because I have these cool watercolor sets that I have, and it'll be a really cool one to next time do an all just watercolor, like almost like a landscape with several Pokemon on it, and that'd be cool for watercolor. Yeah, because yeah, if I were to do it on this one, this paper would like warp and start kind of wrinkling up. But I like watercolor a lot, and it would watercolor, yeah, watercolor leaves a cool effect. Yeah, exactly. So my Mario short. Okay, so you saw that one. Yeah, that one was on that special paper, which was really thick and it absorbs it pretty like well. So yeah, hello Isabel. It is good to see you. So Growlithe is your favorite Pokemon. That's what's up. Growlithe is a good one. Yeah, the watercolor set, it's a little mini one, very easy for me to carry, and that one I did use a watercolor pen brush, but I don't know if I ever uploaded it, but if you type in Sailor Moon, I did a watercolor Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball as well. Yeah, those are fun to do. Welcome back, Myth. Welcome back. All right, so yeah, Onyx is actually looking pretty cool just because he has a lot of cool angles and details in his like rock body. So Flora, have you ever tried watercolor painting? It can get difficult because if I like, for example, if you were to put in too much water, it would like having control of the water that you put on and the amount of paint and the amount of pressure. Like I can easily, I've messed up so many times where I just kind of put in a lot too much pigment and too much water. All right, so you know what? It's gonna be easy for me to do the darker part of the rocks first. Let's see. Like even when I did that Mario one, I kind of messed up a bit where it started running. So I had to like get a Q-tip and put just water on there and kind of clean it up and remove some of the paint because it started looking a little, it started running a little too much. Yeah, it can just, yeah. And also it depends to that type of the flow of the paint. it can also be an effect. Like if, for example, if you want something to be light, you use less water on the, compartment of the paint. And if you want something to be, a lot darker and vibrant, like I did with Mario's hat, you have to wait for it to dry and then layers. You use more pigment and layers to make things darker and richer. So yeah, it's a whole thing. You're not good at drawing? Oh, you make crafts. Okay, little notebooks to give to your friends. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's actually that's a cool thing to do because I've seen all that stuff on Etsy, and that's actually cool that you give that out to your friends because not everyone knows how to do that. And that's kind of cool because maybe your friends can even personalize the covers of those notebooks. That's kind of cool though. Because that's also a talent, to know how to do crafts like that. That's pretty cool. You prefer the darker? Okay, nice, nice. Thanks, Chaos. Oh yeah, Chaos, next time I'm going to be drawing your favorite Pokemon. So the next time I'm definitely going to ask you what your favorite Pokemon is, and I'll draw it for you. And were you going to be live streaming Chaos or no? But yeah, Carlos chose this Onyx, and that was a good choice. Classic Pokemon right there. Oh, see, you use Japanese paper for fountain pens? That's pretty cool. Yeah, the only, I guess, like for example, when it comes to crafting, I like cut paper to do some stuff of crafts and arts. I remember for my nephew's birthday years ago, I made him some Pikmin arts and crafts, like cut out Pikmin using red, yellow, and blue paper. So that was fun. But I haven't done a lot of crafts in a while. But yeah, Chaos Arrow was in here earlier, and he was talking about how he's excited for Monster Hunter Stories 3. But yeah, you know what? In the future, you can definitely make some notebooks and sell them. Maybe at some point, Flora, that's actually a good one. Yes, you can give out gifts to your friends, but at some point, you can be like, hey, if anyone ever wants me to make one, maybe a particular size, you can actually be like, look, this is how much I charge, and that can be another way to earn, money for your work and talent. Because that, what is it? Because they're not only charging for the product, but they're charging, what is it? They're paying for your time also. So that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, right? I can only imagine. It takes a while, so that'd be kind of, yeah. Because all that stuff, it takes a time to make all of it, cut it, measure it, everything. But you like it, exactly, but you like it. Like, for example, yeah, when it comes to drawing, it doesn't feel like 3 hours, but 3 hours flew by. All right, so Onyx is almost done. And actually, you know what? Onyx came out really cool because he has a lot of shadows. Like the darker grays are used for his shadows, the medium tones for like, and the lighter grays are for where the light is hitting on the top. So this one came out pretty cool. Uh, how's it going, Daily? Welcome on in. Thank you so much. That is a crazy name handle that you have. That is hilarious. That is crazy. I appreciate you lurking, Griffin. Oh yeah, Griffin, by the way, what is one of your favorite Pokemon? Are you into Pokemon like that or not really? Even if it's just design wise, what's your favorite like looking Pokemon? Or one of your favorite looking Pokemon? Alright, I'm gonna add a little bit of this like blue, dark blue gray. Oh, you know what? I forgot to draw. Let me see. All right, Charizard's a classic one. That's a cool one. His design's always been really dope. He's always had a really cool design.
Does California need a MAGA governor? Absolutely.
All right, let me see. Sorry, I was just texting on Discord real quick. All right, I'm gonna end my poll that I had here. Yeah, I'm gonna end it real soon, Carlos. I was just texting someone real quick.
I love the end of that episode that was like, oh, here's a free toaster.
Oh, really? I just remember when it happened. It was like breaking, you know.
Yeah, I think Katie Lang was on that episode too. Um, yeah, for me, it was just like people making a big deal about people being gay. It's like, so I know people who are, and they're just normal
It's
people.
fine. It's fine. Like, yeah. But it was a big deal. I mean, like, yeah. I just look back to all that time. Coming out of that.
All right, you guys. I found someone to raid. Yeah, I found someone to raid you guys. I think she goes by Vic Villain. Yeah, Vic Villain, and she's playing Pokemon Pokopia. So let's see if we can raid her. So yeah, that'll be it for today for the coloring and the drawing of Pokemon. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna go in on a lens raid, Carlos, and on the short side as well. Let me put it in. Because I know this YouTuber has shown up in my she's shown up in my recommended for a long time. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you guys so much for all the viewers. I appreciate it. And thank you for the cool list that I had for a while. I know it took me a minute to do, but so luckily she does have the redirects turned on, you guys. So I'll be redirecting you to Vic Villain. Yeah, she's gonna be our raid target. But yeah, thank you so much, Griffin, for hanging out. Thank you guys. Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Nelly, Suicune Arcana. Thank you, Cat Dogs, Chaos, Carlos, Flora. Let's see. And Myth, if you're still in there. Thank you, everyone who was just lurking around. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you, Carlos. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. But yeah, I'll finish these up on the next stream. Yeah, these were fun to draw and to color as well, so. Yeah, have a good one, you guys. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to redirect you guys and see you on the next one. So if I'm able to do a late night stream Friday, I'll do that. If I can do a very, very late one for Saturday, I will. But I know that was supposed to be our collab day, but I have no idea what time they're going to finish. But if not, then Sunday. But yeah. But yeah, I'll look forward to our collab when we are able to set it up, Griffin. But yeah, good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Lens of Truth is here. Welcome to our Hylian family. The Lens of Truth is here. Welcome to our Hylian family. Let's have fun chatting, gaming, discuss pop culture,